So you're thinking about making a move to Sienna in Missouri City, and this beautiful master plan community has caught your eye. But before you make that move, there are some things that you need to know. You need to know where all of the local places are, and you need to know how long it takes you to get there. So in this video, we're going to show you exactly where Sienna is, and we're going to show you just how close it is to some of the local amenities, some of the grocery stores, some of the restaurants, some of the schools. We're going to break all that down for you. And we're even going to show you how long it takes to get from Sienna to some of the major destinations across the greater Houston area. And we're diving in right now. Hey, my name is Danny. I'm with the Living in Houston, Texas Suburbs channel. And each and every day we get calls from viewers just like you who are looking to make a move to Houston, Texas, or one of the suburbs. And if that's the case, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. All of our contact information is located in the description below. And if you have any questions about Sienna or one of the other communities, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at all. And we're happy to answer any of those questions. And if this is the first time you've tuned into our channel, we want to give you an opportunity now to subscribe to the channel and tap the bell so you get all the latest updates about living in the suburbs of Houston, Texas. Sienna is a massive master plan community with about 10,000 acres inside the neighborhood. There are about 16,000 homes within that community. So it is a tremendously large master plan community. It's located in Fort Bend County in the heart of Missouri City. And what it's known for is its wooded landscapes, the lakes, and the well-designed amenities. And when we're talking about amenities, we're talking about things like golf courses, there's sports complex, there's an even equestrian center, there's hiking trails. There are some resort style pools throughout the community. So we're talking top-notch amenities right in the heart of your community. And there's also a great range of properties. There's some affordable home options all the way up to the luxury high-end homes. So there is something for everyone in Sienna. But the question that we always get is what's around Sienna? What are some of the places where we can go and get groceries for our family? And so today I'm going to tell you about some of those places, and you will be happy to find that there is a Sienna Market HEB located on Highway 6, just minutes from Sienna. And that's going to be your one-stop shop for groceries, for pharmacy, for gas, for all of those things that you might need for your family. And if that one doesn't work for you, there's also another HEB. It's called the Lake Colony HEB, and that one's about 4 minutes away. So there are both those options relatively close. And then also within about a 5 to 10 minute drive, you can find other places like Aldi, Kroger's, Fiesta Mart. All of these places are located within about a 10-minute span of Sienna. And there's also on Sienna Parkway, there's a CVS for some convenient pharmacy needs that you may have. So we've talked about grocery stores. Now I wanted to tell you about the restaurants in the area. And one of the more popular places that are in the area really close to Sienna is Lupe Tortilla. And you're gonna find that on Highway 6, and that's just minutes away from the community. There's also Russo's New York Pizzeria. So if you're looking for an oven-fired pizza, that is a spot to go and definitely get a nice pizza with your family. Or if you're looking for a breakfast option, there is a First Watch very close to the community. That's a great spot for you and your family to go and get breakfast. Or there's also some fine dining options, and Brandini's Restaurant and Wine Bar would be one of those options if you're looking for something a little bit more upscale. Now let's talk about shopping and entertainment. One of the great places to go shopping and to get entertainment in the area is the Sugarland Town Square. And the town square is full of shopping, it's full of restaurants. There's all sorts of places where you can go and get there as well. There's also located right near the community, there's Target, there's Kohl's, there's Walmart Supercenter. There are all these things located within minutes of the community. When you are thinking about making a move to a place like Sienna, one of the top questions that you need to ask yourself is what kind of education will my children be getting in this community? What schools are they zoned to? And you will rest assured knowing that Sienna is zoned to Fort Bend ISD, and there are some highly acclaimed schools that are inside the subdivision. So that makes it very easy if you're looking to commute your kids to those schools. You have easy access to that. And I want to go through these because there are a ton of schools. There are actually 5 elementary schools located within Sienna. There's Sienna Crossing Elementary, there's Donald Linotti Elementary, there's Scanlon Oaks Elementary, and there's Jan Schiff Elementary. Now, these are all located within Sienna, and it really just depends on where you live, how long it's going to take you to get to these different schools. Obviously, some of them are zoned to different particular communities inside Sienna, but it roughly takes anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to get to any of these schools, depending upon where you're located. So there are a ton of options for elementary schools in this community. Now, there are 2 middle schools, Baines Middle School and Ronald Thornton Middle School. Now, both of these, you can expect about a 5 to 10 minute commute depending upon where you are within the community. And again, these are both top rated schools zoned to the highly acclaimed Fort Bend ISD. And when your children get to high school, they will be going to Ridge Point High School and Almeda Crawford High School. Now, these are about a 5 to 10 minute travel time from the community, and really it just depends on where you're at in the community, how long it's going to take you. Like I mentioned before, this is a massive community and it takes up about 10,000 acres. So where you're located at in the community will have a lot to do with how long it takes you to get to those schools. If you are making the move to Sienna, it may be because you're transferring for a different job. Maybe you're transferring to a job that takes you to Houston, Texas, and you want to live in a suburb that has a great family atmosphere for you and your children. And if you do that, you're going to want to know how long it's going to take you to commute to those destinations across Houston. And one of the main drivers of the economy here in Houston is the energy sector. And a lot of folks that are moving here are going to work in the energy corridor. So if that's the case and you're moving here from another place and you're going to work in the energy corridor, it's going to take you about 25 to 30 minutes to get to the energy corridor from Sienna. Now, maybe you're moving to work in downtown Houston. Now, downtown Houston has so many different headquarters for top businesses there. So if that's the case and you're looking to make that commute to downtown Houston, that's going to take you about 40 to 45 minutes depending upon traffic. Another one of the big economic drivers in this community is the Texas Medical Center. It is just massive. There are so many doctors and nurses and all sorts of medical professionals that are moving to Houston to work in that medical center. And if that's the case, if you're moving here to work in the medical center and you have your eyes on Sienna, it's going to take you about 30 to 45 minutes to get there from Sienna. Also, always want to mention the airports. People always want to know, well, how far is the airport? How long is it going to take me to get to the airport if I need to do travel for work? And you'll be happy to find out that Houston has actually 2 main hubs for their airports. And we have Hobby Airport, which is probably the one that's going to be a little bit closer. That's about a 39-minute drive from Sienna. And then there's Bush Intercontinental Airport. That one's about a 35 to 40-minute drive, depending upon traffic. So both of those are great locations if you're doing travel. Obviously, Intercontinental will be the one if you're looking to leave the country. IH might be a good option if you are looking to commute within the country. But either way, both of those are within relatively close distance to Sienna. What really sets Sienna apart is something that most folks don't realize, is how integrated the community is. You can truly live, work, play all within that community. There are on-site schools, there are on-site shopping centers, there's year-round fitness events, there's seasonal concerts, they bring in food trucks, there's festivals that go on. It really feels like you're within a small hometown living in that community. And one of the really hidden gems that not a lot of people know about is there's actually a Sienna sports complex right in the community. And so that makes it a really great option if your kids are into sports or if they're into athletics. That's a great feature for this. Thanks for tuning in to today's video about Sienna, and we hope that you've gained some valuable information or insights from this video. And if you have additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All of my contact information is below. Feel free to call or shoot me a text. I'm always available to answer any questions that you may have about Sienna or any of the other communities surrounding the Houston area. And we want to hear from you. We want to hear your feedback. If you have some comments, please leave them below. We'd love to hear from you. And if there's another community that you want us to go and take a look at, we'd love to hear from you too. We'd love to go out and explore that community and give you some valuable information on it as well. And we want to give you an opportunity now to subscribe to the channel and tap the bell so you get all the latest updates about living in the suburbs of Houston, Texas. Until next time, we'll see you. Thanks for tuning in.